welcome to Paul Vicary Fishing, and this is part 3 of my barbel trilogy, and I actually catch one this time. So I'm quite optimistic about today's chances because it hasn't rained for quite a long time. We've had a bit of a cold spell, and then there's a really unusual warm spell coming through and a bit of rain. It's 17 degrees in November and the river's carrying only about 2 foot, so I really fancy my chances. Let's get down there. Bite detection might be a problem in this wind tonight though. Got a little bit of time for some poo sticks. 2, 1, go. Right. Oh, come on.
They always come out that side.
Is that mine?
No, that's not mine.
There it is, that's what, this is that one.
That's mine.
Yeah, no.
You take first, then me, then I'll let.
Yeah.
Oh,
winners. Let's go before we get blown away. Right, so before we get going, let me just take a moment to go through some of the tackle. This is a Daiwa Power Mesh Specialist twin tip, a 1.75 pound test curve. It's not a really strong rod, but it's powerful enough for me. I've landed 25 pound carp and 12 pound barbel on this rod, and I've never felt undergunned on it. It is coupled with 15 pound Maxima. It's proper boat rope, that is, and yeah, it's really tough and abrasion resistant. And then on the hook length I have got a 9 pound Guru push stop, only a size 10 because my preferred bait is small pieces of meat. I like small pieces of meat. I've just got a lot of confidence in it. I will probably use a bit of paste. And then I've got a running swivel and a swan shot. Now you might think a swan shot's not enough, but things find the bottom. You chuck it out there and you just let it drift around and waft around and find the bottom. Sometimes I put a 2 on, but not very often, and that will find the bottom. But that's what the little bit of extra line is for. I can add more on there, and I've got a clip on there so that if I wanted to put a 2 ounce lead or something like that, or a feeder, I can change it over. Let's get all loaded up and get down there. To say, there is a link in the description for all these rods and end tackle. Just click on the link, it'll take you straight to Amazon. So here we are down the river. I can tell I've been away from this place for a while because I'm genuinely quite excited. I'm sure after a blank night tonight I won't be. But it's carrying a bit more water than I wanted to, but it's really warm. I'm not even in a jacket, you know, and I've taken my hat off. It's really warm. Yeah, let's get a bait in the water. So I've given that swim 15-20 minutes, didn't really fancy it. I'm gonna go upstream a bit. So here's the swim. You're going to have to excuse the wind noise today, but when the levels are up and down, there's different swims you can and can't fish. Normally I would fish over there, but there's a big floating bit of crap. Chuck a few cubes of meat out. First cast is made. I'm just touch ledgering at the moment. So after that storm went through, I didn't catch any barbel in that spell, and the river was out of sorts, and I didn't really want to go and do it. That barbel fishing is punishing. and then it came into March, and it was the last couple of the weeks of the season, and we had a real cold spell, and then there was a couple of spikes. I waited and waited until the night temperature was higher, because we'd had the frosts and then 15 degrees, just needed the night temperature to be good. Second day of high night temperature, down the river we go. Right, for those of you who don't know what a maggot clip is, it's, like I say, it's just a circle hook really. It's a good way of getting a lot of maggots on a hair. So you can just absolutely load it up with maggots. You can put some fake maggots on there, which when there's a lot of little fish around might help. So yeah, it's like a Medusa. Loads of them. It's not going to mask the hook. Just at this point, I'd like to thank Paul Vicary. We'd had a video half made in November for this film, but I didn't want to go down there anymore. The river was rough, and he kept saying, "You're going to run out of time, you've got to go and make that barbel video." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, do it tomorrow. Anyway, the last week of the season, he's saying, "You've got to go and catch that fish." And I'm thinking, oh yeah, it's just as simple to catch a barbel. It's 1 in 10, you know, one barbel in 10 sessions. Anyway, thank you, Paul, for persuading me to catch this fish. Those barbel get into that maggots down there. They're going to be grubbing around, and they'll quite happily take that, hopefully. So just clip that over like that, and away we go. Right, it's getting dark. Let's put this bad boy on. Link in the description below. These are great. Oh crikey, there's one. Here we go. Oh, bloody hell, I've got one here. It's really heavy. Just got to, just hold on. It's holding deep. Let's try and get his head up. Hold on, girl. Don't go running off. It's a powerful fish. I'm glad he hasn't run off down there. Oh, it's just... Oh, look at that! Look at that! No way. Come on, get out of float. It's not done yet. Here he is. Jeez. I'm pumping. Come on, mate. Up you come. That is a bloody good fish. Jesus. Wow. It could be a PB. Got to land it yet. It's a fish and a half. Yes. Look at that, that's a double all day long. So here we are, a whole season's effort, and I've only landed 2 barbel, but look at this beastie. It's an absolute chunk, and a new PB for me. Whoa, steady. 14 pound, 8 ounces of my favourite river barbel. They don't get very long, but they get thick and wide across the back. An absolute unit, really heavy and dense. Been eating crayfish, definitely. Got quite a distinctive pectoral fin there. I'd like to see over a friend who had a 14 out of here. Got a slight dent on the top there. But yeah, culmination of a lot of hard work this season. Anyway, it's a perfect end to the river season, and I'm gonna, just for 6 weeks, take a bit of a break, and we're gonna do a rewind series. There's gonna be some old videos remastered, and I'm gonna take a well-earned rest. So thanks for watching all through the river season, and we'll see you soon. Let's get this one back.